All right, so we was talking about your book. What's the title of it once again?
Stay in your lane.
And why did you decide to name it that?
Cause during the process of me manifesting stay in your lane, I was like doubting myself, worried about the future, but then I decided to meditate. So when I was meditating, I thought about everything that I've been through and how everything that I've been through, I made it out strong. And it made me stronger, made me better. Because I always was, my whole life, I always was in my own lane. Just minding my business, always was in my own lane. So the thought in my head just came up, stay in your lane. And that's when I thought, I'm gonna write a book, stay in your lane.
Okay. So you mentioned earlier about you was going through certain emotional things, you know?
Yeah, facts. Because that's the thing, I feel like you can't let like your emotions stop you from, we was just talking about this earlier, you can't let your emotions stop you from accomplishing your goals. And where it's all about how you react to the emotion. I could have easily been like, you know what? Let me just go try to do something to get bread, blah blah blah. Cause I was going through like a finance issue. I was thinking, I want more. I need more I need to find some way to keep getting more bread. Then I realized by me being myself, that's what always was attracted to people that I need in my life and the things that I need in my life by me being myself, staying in my lane.
So staying in your lane means be yourself.
Yeah, be yourself and your purpose. Like me, I've been a poet my whole life, like rap, sing. I always I would consider myself like a vocal artist, because of the vision. And by me being a vocal artist is how I attract the people that I need in my life and the things that I need in my life. And staying in your lane to me, it could mean what once like to anybody staying like your lane. Everybody's lane is different. Like, staying in your lane to me would mean like keep being a vocal artist, keep expressing yourself, because that's what's attracting the people and the things that I need in my life. But by me worrying, if I worry all day, that's instead of like creating more, that's not gonna keep me in my lane. But by me creating more and putting myself out there, I'm gonna keep attracting the people and stuff that I need in my life.
No doubt. And do you feel like you like still going through some of these emotional things?
Yeah, definitely. But the thing is, the difference between before and now is like before, I just was relying on like things outside of me to the point where that's all I was relying on. I was not accomplishing my goals. I was not doing the things that I need to do to like go to the next level. But now I feel like at this moment, I'm doing the things that I need to do. I might do this other stuff a little bit, but I'm more focused on my purpose and keep doing the things that I really want to do. Because I was watching one of his podcasts. He was saying how like your wants and your needs will get you your wants. But your facts, your needs will get you your wants. So I gotta keep doing more of the things that I need to do because I'm always gonna have the wants. But if I focus on the wants only, I'm never gonna have my needs. So it don't make no sense.
Maybe I feel like issues is gonna always be part of life, but like what like what we want, what we strive for, what we achieve will kind of allow us to have different issues. Some issues that are more worth it, more worth our time. I feel like a lot of times we give power to issues that don't need that much power, and sometimes we could literally solve an issue by just not feeding it. Some issues, many issues, we could just literally solve it by just not feeding it, just not giving it attention, just not focusing on it, and focusing on certain achievements. Some issues, many issues. Some issues you got to focus on, you got to situate and get it right. But some issues, many of them are mental, emotional. And we can focus on the emotion we want to feel. And some of these emotions, some of these emotional mental issues, we need to go focus on it in order to get it right. But not necessarily focus on the negative part of it and play victim to it. to focus on the victory part of it, so that we overcome anything that's blocking us. I think there's always two sides to every story. So I think, like, personally, like, I was going through emotional issues when I was writing my book, the Mouth Book, and even after I wrote it. I think it's that sense of we want the payoff now. Like, we think like, oh, I'm gonna sell blah 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 books now because I'm an author.
We be thinking this how like we be thinking like, who the fuck is y'all not to support us? We lit. We make a difference in the universe. We're a gift to the universe, and then that's what we get. And then when other people's not, but people's actually supporting it, though, but not in the time we wanted them to like.
We want this is the age of instant gratification. So we write a book, we think because it's written, and we take it to people and show people we got a book. That's gonna get us some money, But even if that was to get us money, imagine how much work you gotta put in. Because if you show 100 people and 8 buy, that's an 8% chance. You go to an event and there's 100 people there, you know what I'm saying? Everybody see it, you make sure everybody see it, they walk by you and see it. If only 8 buy or 4 buy, that's the percentage. So that means you'll have to be showing it to 10,000 people a week in order to get by for the week, to sell enough for the week. So I think even sometimes we overestimate exactly what we do, like we put ourselves on a pedestal because we published a book. It's like when you with a girl and you're not cheating, and you expect her to be like all up on you because you're not cheating. It's like, at least I ain't cheating. It's like, that's regular. You're not supposed to be cheating. Like you don't get a reward for not cheating. Just like you don't just get a book deal just for publishing a book. We got to put in the work. So I know, like, I went through some of that emotion with just feeling like, not necessarily like people supposed to support me, but just feeling like I have something that's worth something and I'm not getting everything that I feel like it's worth in the moment. And even with my book, even with other parts of my life, I felt like I'm doing music, I'm not getting what it's worth. I'm doing, going hard, hustling, I'm not getting its worth. I'm going to different schools and teaching poetry workshops, and nobody's buying paper poetry decks, whatever. Sometimes it can take a toll on you, when you feel like your talent isn't paying off. Sometimes when you feel like your lifestyle isn't making you happy anymore. So, like, we could go through emotional issues. So I went through emotional issues before I wrote the book and after. And even sometimes I still find myself, like, in situations where I'm not appreciative of the moment. And that's what I think emotional issues stem from, just not appreciating the moment. Just not appreciating the situation that's in your life at the moment. It could come out so many ways. It could come out insecurity, meaning, like, because you're not appreciative of the fact that the person you with is talking the way you want them to talk, and criticize them. How could you say that? In the moment you're not appreciative of it, and it comes out as, oh, I just feel like you should, like you coming at me when you say something like that, or maybe I took something wrong, or you shouldn't say that. It could become as many. How could you feel that way? Like, it could come out in so many ways, but it really deep down you got things to handle, and personally, and that's how these things play out in our lives. So, like, I feel like writing a book definitely allowed me to look more deep inside myself. So, like, do you feel like writing, even publishing and reading and selling and this the journey and the process of it allows you to look at staying in your lane as more than just the book that you wrote?
Yeah, before, when I first wrote it, I was like, I'm about to get a bag. I'm about to get a bag for this book. That's what I was thinking when I first wrote it. After I published it, I'm about to get a super major bag. But then after a while, the bag was coming little by little because people buying it, you feel me? But I realized it was bigger than, like, the bag. It's like, it's about me. Staying in your lane is a reminder to myself to stay on my purpose. Facts, like the red, black, and green. Stay on my purpose. Keep evolving. Like, facts is way bigger than, because the bag is gonna come, but as long as I like stay in my lane, that's when the bag's gonna come. But by me thinking about the bag, it's not gonna just manifest out of nowhere. But by me, guys, keep healing
When you
more.
say think about the
healing.
bag, what do you mean? Like, what is that a metaphor for, like money?
Like, oh yeah.
No.
Because in another one of your podcasts, it was like how like if you think about money, you're not gonna make money, but you gotta think of ways to get different ways to like get it. That's what it's like, different ways to like keep creating different ways to keep.
Have multiple streams of income, at least multiple seeds of income. Plant some seeds so that you got there's a million ways to die, but there should be a million ways to live. You feel me? So there's a million ways for you to make money. There's a million ways out. There's a book with a million ways to make money right now. Would you buy it?
I would now go on YouTube, like the summary.
Would you read it? Would you? If there's a book, we're in Barnes and Noble right now. If there's a book that showed you literally had a million different ways to make money, would you buy it?
I wouldn't buy it, but I would like skim through it and probably like read it.
You would, like, if you had the money, would you buy it?
Oh yeah.
We're not talking like broke. I'm broke. I can't purchase it. Like, would you buy it? Like, you feel me? Like, yes, you would buy. Speak as if you got it. You got it, bro. You got it. You would buy the shit if you got the money, bro. You feel me? Dig into that universe where you got it. You feel me? Like, dig in there. Like, dig abundance. Like, you feel me? Dig into the abundance of mind.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Like, get it. But anyway,
like,
if there's a
people talk about that though, like having like an abundance mindset.
Yeah. Like, I got it. Like, sometimes be like, I ain't got nothing when I'm broke as a man. Like, but I realize I gotta stop saying that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I gotta just start saying like I got it.
I wish that it was a time where I just wanted money for food in my life. I was at a level like that. I just wanted money for food. So it's like I can't really complain because it's like, well, I can't complain.
I ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got it. You feel me? I got many different ways. I'm not acting like I'm the guru of finances. Come talk to me. I'm not a financial advisor, nothing like that. But I feel like I got ways that I'm gonna be able to, use, to support myself. I mean, I got a few ways in mind and a few ways that I'm researching and practicing and learning about, applying. A few ways that I'm actually applying right now that I'm in the process of doing things. That's going to be allowing myself to always have a stream of income. And it takes time. It could take years.
Yeah, facts. And that's the thing too. It's not like we don't get bread at all. It's like, because I was listening to, what's this guy named? Earl something. He was talking about how like there's only 5% people that become wealthy in their life. It's because those 5% people save at least 1% of their income. Something like that. They save at least a little bit. Okay. And then that little bit, little by little, it all adds up. And then they have that bag for life because they never touching that little bit. And it all adds up. They use that bread to invest.
Yeah. I think you're talking about Earl Nightingale.
It's also about how you manage your money. Because it's people that make a lot of money a year, but then they be broke. And there's people that probably make a little bit a year, but they don't be broke because they find a way to they manage the money very save it. I'm not perfect myself because I felt like this year I lost focus. I was not staying. It was the time I got out my lane because I got distracted. And yeah.
You mean lost focus like you stopped getting money?
Like lost focus. Was
that's what we were just talking about.
Yeah. I lost focus on focus on managing the bread instead of like being in my feelings. Because at the end of the day, like we vibrational beings. 1 minute you're gonna be sad, the next minute you're gonna be happy. Yeah, just like the seasons change, as above so below. Emotions
I did some things that I wasn't.
I was letting like sadness and stuff, like make the wrong moves instead of like staying focused on like what I really want to do, like what I need to do.
What's the opposite of sadness?
Happiness.
Okay, so like a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Like you just said, like I was getting caught up in the sadness and not focused on what I wanted to do. Like, is what you wanted to do be happy?
Yeah, facts.
So like, I think that's very simple. I think that's a very simple thing. To focus on happiness. A lot of times, I'm guilty of this too, where people are sad or depressed or going through something mentally, and in this moment they write songs and poems and do art and stuff like that to take them away from the sadness and the pain. And sometimes they create some of the most beautiful masterpieces in these moments of blocking out their sadness with art. But that doesn't mean that has nothing to do with happiness. You know?
But then you're gonna be happy when
you're not happy because you're writing music. You're not happy by doing what you love. I think this is me personally speaking. I don't think doing what you love makes you happy. I think you happy and then doing what you love makes doing what you love much better. You know? I think happiness should be the focus. Like simple. I think that's very simple. Like, happiness is the focus. So no matter what we do, we're good. I think we're fronting right now in the society where it's like a job doesn't make me happy. And being with this type of person doesn't make me happy. And having this amount of money doesn't make me happy. And driving this type of car doesn't make me happy. And wearing these type of clothes don't make me happy. And having this type of phone doesn't make me happy.
I don't gotta shape up.
Or maybe all of these things actually, or the other way around, it does make me happy. Driving this type of car makes me happy. Having this type of job makes me happy. Having this amount of money makes me happy. Either way, I think we do that, and we're blaming external things on internal feelings. Doing what you love doesn't make you happy. But if you're happy and do what you love, you're good. You could be sad and do what you love. So like, how many people, look at Robin Williams. People do what they love and they're sad. So like, I don't think the doing what you love thing, I think focusing on happiness is the solution to not being sad. Not doing what you want to do. So I think like simple, when's the last time you was happy?
Last time I was happy would be, I was talking to this beautiful queen. Because I was like, that moment, I was in the moment. That's the thing. I was in the moment. I was not thinking about my past, thinking about my future. I was paying attention to that person. At that moment, I just was paying attention to her, listening to her, and I was happy. That was the last time I was happy.
When was this? When?
I'm gonna say, not today, because we just had I was outside, so, but I'm gonna say about 2 days ago.
2 days ago, you took her to this John, and that was the last time you was happy?
Cause like that's the thing though. I'm like right now. I'm kind of happy right now. I'm not. So that's the thing. It's like happiness coming out throughout the day. So I feel like if you have patience enough to like, let's say you like go through your sad stage. If you have patience enough to just keep moving, keep doing what you keep moving, you're gonna be happy again. Like, so, yeah.
Sad. Okay, I feel like happiness and sadness is not like spurts and moments. If you asked me the last time I was happy, it would be like, just now. Every moment it has a stamp of happiness in it. I think happiness is like that drive to want to live. To want to do what you want to do. Happiness is the drive. And then it's like, so like I think naturally.
Oh yeah, facts. And then that's another thing too. I kind of feel bad about what I said before. No, don't get me wrong. I had a joyful conversation with this queen, but I can't put my happiness in other people's hands. So I kind of agree with him. I can't put my happiness in like other things, people and things like that's outside of me, because that's always going to change. And then sometimes you can't control if somebody else change or if your device breaks.
What I'm saying is, It's not about what you can't control. What can you control? Can you control being happy? Can you control being happy?
Yeah.
Yes, you can control being happy. So I feel like the focus is on that. What in the past 2 days didn't you do to claim your happiness? To like what didn't you do to express your happiness in the last 2 days? Because if the last moment of happiness could be 2 days ago, what was you doing these last 2 days?
No, I'm actually been at. I'm not gonna say I was happy, but I was kind of numb in that piece. Cause like you could still be numb and not feel anything.
What was
just
you
be at
doing these
peace.
last 2 days?
What was I doing?
What were you doing?
Drinking a lot of water. Eating more healthy. Yeah.
Okay. Because happy is something you be. You know? Something you are. Happiness is something you are. Like I am happy. Like I am a male. Like I am a boy. Like I am a man. You know, like happy is one of those things. You know, something you are. Something you can be. You know? So like how like I what I'm trying to say is, because I wrote the book, the Mouth Book, Messages of Up the Hill, which is a book of affirmations. Like saying I'm happy every day is powerful. You know, that's just one way, to focus on happiness. Because a lot of times we be saying affirmations like, I'm tired, I'm sleepy, but I gotta do this because I want to be happy. I gotta write a song because I want to be happy, but I'm tired. What if I'm happy and I gotta write a song because I want to continue to be happy? It's different energy, So I think like we can literally recite affirmations, and I'm not telling you something that I haven't done. I'm speaking from experience. It's an affirmation. You can literally wake up and smile and say, today I choose to be happy. This is an affirmation. This is what I've done before. And sometimes those mornings create the greatest days. They say if you beat the morning, you beat the day. So if you beat the morning with no negative thoughts are going to happen today, no, I don't know what I'm going to do today, no, I don't know, I'm going to just flow it today, but you get up and claim that you're going to be happy today no matter what you do, and you smile. How you start your morning is important. So like, I feel like personally, you are what you habitually do. So if you make it a habit to claim happiness, you beat your morning with good energy, like you beat the negative out of the morning, start your day off positive by actually happy, so that every day if somebody asks you when the last time you were happy, you'll say today. Every day. If you claim it in the morning, and when I asked you that just now, it would have been today, because I said I'm happy today. Like you think, oh, I actually told my, today is a great day, and I choose to smile today. When the last time you smiled? Today, because you told yourself, you're promising yourself. So affirmations is promises. I am wealthy. I'm abundant. I'm prosperous. You're promising yourself. Affirmations is promises to yourself that you're gonna do this. Like, I am abundant. I have an abundant amount of time to do what I want to do. It's so much time. It's 24 whole hours. I could sleep for 6 and I got 18 to do what I want to do. to write that book, like a million ways to make money. I can do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can do that. Like, if there was a book with a million ways to make money, all you looking for is one, right? Like, you looking like, which one is going to make me lit? Like, you know, like, which one can I do? And you're going to try it, it don't work, and try the next one, right? That book is in your mind already. That book is written. There's a million ways to make money. Just all you need to do is master 3 or 4 and get it. It's on you. Like, it don't gotta be in the book. It has to be in your desires. You know, like if you really want it, a million ways to manage your money, a million ways to get out of debt, a million ways to get your own crib, a million ways to get a car, a million ways to have a house and a kid. Think about that, focus on it, manifest it, affirm it, live it. Don't settle for less. Don't settle for less. Like, it's on you. Like, so like when you say, you know, smiled 2 days ago talking to Shorty,
No, not smile.
or I was happy in the moment, like, that's great. That someone can make you feel so good. But making you feel good
That's my job. That's my job.
is 100% your job. Ain't nobody hired for that. Nobody getting paid for that. Nobody. And if you paying somebody for that, and you ain't doing it for yourself, when they stop, when they quit, when they do something, you gotta fire them. You know? What are you gonna do? You gonna hire someone else to make you feel good? Into another relationship expecting someone to make you feel how you want to feel, how you supposed to make yourself feel. So imagine if we made ourselves feel good.
I feel like the reason I attract certain people in my life is because they see me on stage, they see me smiling. They see me when I'm happy, they see me when I'm happy, they see me when I'm happy. So, but those same people, it's my job to stay happy. It's my job to stay happy. I keep saying it's my job to like stay happy because even in the book, what's that book called? It's The Secret. It was like you manifest more when you in a high vibration. When you happy. That's when your blessings come.
So yeah, like get it. Like get it. I think you know that. Just like we know, like eating a pack of Skittles in Starbucks is not healthy every day. We know that. But habit is very, very strong. Like habit will beat your knowledge up.
It's actions.
Habit will beat your knowledge up. You can know all of this. You can know all of the tools. You can know all of the ways to know what to do and how to do it. Knowledge, great, cool. A habit is applied. So if you get in a habit of doing something, whether it's good or bad for you, your body knows. You just naturally know how to do that thing. So what if you can make happiness a habit? That you always do.
Wait, can I try it? I want to see if it fits me. I want to see how it fits me.
You make learning
I just like wrapped it up
a habit. What if you make growing a habit? What if you make
I threw that shit.
being creative a habit? What if you make discipline a habit? What if you make hard work a habit?
Before I got my first check, right? Like the week I was supposed
What if you begin to make the things that we really want, need, desire, and love a habit? How much we can manifest. Habits are what's going to take us to where we want to go. Claim it. If you claim you're going to be happy today,
I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
it's on you. Like, you can put an alarm on your phone, whatever you got to do. Like, smile. 4:47. Smile. Ring, phone, just remind yourself. Smile. Come on. Simple. You can put affirmations and alarms. 3 alarms in your phone with affirmations on it. 11:11 will hit you with you read the affirmation. Wow. 4:44 you get another job. At 9:30 you get another. You know what I'm saying? Like right toward the end of the night, you just remind yourself things. Like begin to make gratitude, love, like self-love, happiness, joy, smiles, a habit in our lives. You know, and then we'll be able to bring the people that we're in relationships with more positive energy. We'll be able to contribute something and not even worry about them contributing to us. We're not even thinking about what we're getting. We're not thinking about.
Cause then you're gonna look at everybody. If you put your happiness, if you expect other people to make it, if you put your happiness in other people's hands, every little thing that they do that you don't like will make you bug out. And then
Right. There's no way to put happiness in someone else's hand. Like that's impossible. You can't do
that's
it.
a fact.
Like you just can't. That's not.
That's not.
There's no way to do that. You cannot give your power of happiness to someone else. That's just not possible. You can lean on them to make you feel good, you know, to strike your ego. But happiness is all you. All you. So somebody make you feel good, they not make you happy. They make you feel good. And you, being that you feel good, kind of feel like you can be happy more, you know? But there's no such thing as putting your happiness in someone else's hands. It's not possible. No matter how much you lean on a person for support, security, comfort, your happiness is yours.
I'm about to pop in the bathroom with this shirt on. He's so annoying.
So like, I think like, you know, even when it comes to putting happiness in your book, when it comes to putting happiness in, you know, my work, I know I gotta relax and work on myself more. I've been working on myself for years, and I'm always reminded how much I need to work on myself. The more I grow, because the more I grow, the more work I have to do on myself in order to withstand the level that I'm at, in order to stay there. You know? I stopped working on myself because I got more, could do more. I could easily drop that down. Or I could easily just stunt a part of my growth that needs to grow in order for me to always be able to stay up. You know, so I think we need to focus on, I don't know, personally, that's just me, affirmations, self-love, self-appreciation, the work on ourselves that we need to grow. We need to focus on that.
Facts.
Personally.
Small steps. Cause we could talk all day. That's not gonna we know because we already know the small steps we need to do, the small things we need to do. Right? Because everything adds up. Every action, everything adds up. So if you like the bro was saying before, if you have doing negative things, that all adds up. Next thing you know, you sick completely because of all the negative things you was doing. But if you're doing quote unquote positive things or things that's gonna help you grow, it all adds up, and then next thing you know, you're gonna be in a whole different level. You know, have the stuff that you want, doing the habits that you need.
Right. So I think we can call it quits here.
33, something else.
Yeah, let them know how we gotta always do that work. We gotta always put in the work to be happy, create.
The only job is
habits.
to save, like everybody's job is to save themselves. So don't be mad that somebody. This for everybody. This for everybody. Like, this for me too. Don't be mad that somebody, even if somebody don't want to talk to you no more. You're not. Why are you gonna be mad at that person? For some type of way about that person. That person probably don't want to talk to you no more because the person is probably saving themselves and doing what they gotta do for themselves. It's everybody's job to save themselves. So, thanks.
Yep. It's on you to do what you gotta do for you. And when you hold yourself down, people around you gonna help you out too. Everybody gonna fall in line.
Yeah, well, if you want, you
So
can
we
go
gotta
with that sweater somewhere in this shit.
get in line. You feel me? With that being said, if you don't know, you're about to know right now. You're about to learn. Education. Max, you want to tell them where they can find you if you got anything coming up, or how they can find the book and all that stuff?
Find me on Instagram at official Max Marley. I got like 10 more copies of Stay in Lane left. But wherever I go next, whoever wanna copy it, they're gonna be some lucky people. But I soon drop the whole copy of Stay in Lane online. You can buy the ebook online now, but I soon drop the hard copy here online, so you can purchase it online. More music coming soon. In fact, more music and more poetry coming soon.
Alright, so that's BluePoetTree.com. If you don't know, you're about to know right now. You're about to learn. Education. You feel me? Them? Let's go.